Warning: this video may contain vulgar language and adult content. If you are easily offended or are susceptible to events pertaining to death, gore, family troubles, or other potential threats, then know that viewer discretion is advised. Please be safe when viewing and stop the video if you need to. Safety is far more important to us than entertainment, so please enjoy your time here with us as we explore this fantasy world.
So what are you gonna do about the rest of us then?
Like a sea hag, but a night hag.
Alright, I'm gonna do a link stab.
To not cause trouble. This is trouble.
I'm about to get bitch slapped by a halfling. Grabs him, pulls out Moon Shadow, and holds it to his neck.
Let's get a busy signal.
So you begin communicating.
The ground is eating a troll. I don't like this ground. Oh yeah, I just completely forgot.
So what do I need to roll?
You can see Rex literally eating his dice.
Yeah!
Use that frying pan as a drying pan.
Rapier stab!
You use your action to cast fly.
Fuck!
I can't.
Convey a message of what the fuck are you saying? Be quiet. I'm gonna tackle that troll and maul it to death, hopefully. I'll observe.
Got disadvantage on it. That's a 2.
You stab the one you were talking to. You hear yes. Those that are looking back, all you hear is no. You look at Ryder, nothing. You look at everyone else, turn back. He has a shovel.
Great Gods War Call.
Go, go, go. Rex Rivers here. Jacqueline Ash River, at your service.
The charming, but also dying Vida Hopkins.
Go, go, Gadget.
The incredibly more charming Asparagus Fells.
And I am the DM.
You gave up all your charisma for wisdom.
Welcome back to Misrolled Adventures, where the players make plans and horribly execute them. Before we get into the recap, because this is going to immediately start off with combat, which I still have the initiative of. If you're ever interested in any tabletop RPGs or reviews of them before starting up anything of your own, check out RPGLeague at their landing page, Instagram, Facebook, or Twitter. They have tons of reviews about other tabletop RPGs like Pathfinder, White Wolf, Star Wars, not just D&D. And they also have fan-nominated tournaments in their local areas or any other areas that they might potentially go to. So keep up to date on their landing page at www.rpgleague.com so that we can find out whether or not there's anything nearby. So, where we last left off, you guys explored the second version of the house. Everything came to life.
Basically
the
the
statues.
Monster House.
No, that was the last segment, but the entire last session was you guys explored the house, involving traps, involving statues of armor, as well as tons of other items.
Check out that bird's still flying around the house.
Anyways, they found a key that had a small clockwork attached to it, and they eventually found a slot in a statue, or a fountain rather, and once they put it in, they fell into a basement. When they fell down into this catacomb type of area, they traveled slightly only to find a singular room and a few other hallways. They found another room that they didn't explore. Inside that room was tons of tables that were barren. They had a few beakers left over and a few other substances of black that they've noticed before. And then Rex went to investigate a wardrobe, and said wardrobe had a small child in it. Worried for the child, he went up, investigated, made sure that he was okay.
FBI, open up!
And in that moment, the child screeched. As it was not a child, it was a transmutated creature, almost. And in that moment, tons of similar transmutated mutations burst through the wall, and a fight ensued. Finishing them off, they quickly realized that those 4 individuals of the 5, were people that had gone missing in the town of Waterdeep, in the city. And one other figure that they recognized as May, the magic caster that was a part of Alan's cart when they were traveling that was quote-unquote protecting the Grand Maven.
That may be.
Going down towards the other tunnel, they found another set of doors that they went into. And inside, it was dark initially, torches lit, some talk between Karn and Zakaris ensued, where Karn spoke of how Zakaris killed his mother.
Lies. It's all lies.
Moving past that, the lights went out, only for Zakaris to throw up a daylight spell as a giant mech, 15 feet tall, charged towards them. And we are coming into it where we last left off. So, let's get into initiative.
We gonna get fucked up.
Ryder has just fallen unconscious, being systematically punched by an invisible mech.
Thanks.
There's a pile of money coming out of him.
There is some money falling out of it.
Probably never gonna be able to see that money. This mech is the last thing we see.
Top of the initiative order, Rex.
Oh, I'm the first?
Yup.
Oh, Jesus.
You have one success on your thing.
I do, yep. That's what I have written on here.
Oh, he doesn't have.
Are you fucking kidding?
It has to happen once.
It has reason once.
How does it happen? Right when we start the first segment, though. How? Literally the first, I'm not gonna go into it. Rex, what are you doing? It's silent.
Damn it.
Is it not invisible?
It's not invisible. The only one that's invisible is you, Rex.
So you have advantage on your attack.
Because the one that cast it was Felix. And Felix is right after you.
Is it possible I can... How wide is...
Can you go back?
You can try to go through his legs. It would be more dangerous if it knew where you were, but you're not necessarily sure if it sees you.
You can try.
You can definitely try. It's just going to take an acrobatics check. And that would be part of your movement. If you fail, all that would happen is you're going to fall prone and lose your
Off
movement.
topic, speaking of acrobatics, IQ episode 1, season 4.
All right, well, I'm going to have to go binge that later. Anyways.
Episode 1.
I also probably cut that out as well.
Nah.
Nah.
Anyways, what are you doing?
Can I make an intelligence and see if I remember if he had a potion on him?
If Ryder had a potion on him?
Yeah, because I don't have a potion on me.
Sure. Make an intelligence check, do you? I'm guessing you do.
I'll tell him depending what he gets.
That's fair. Stop.
12.
That's enough, yeah.
Okay, yes I do. From the heist.
Which potion?
This one greater left.
The heist didn't happen. What are you talking?
So I don't know shit then.
No, you do. You know that he has a greater potion of healing.
But I didn't know he's the one who started the heist though.
I mean, but you know I have a potion.
And I don't know what items he told. He didn't tell me anything.
Alright, that's fine. He has a potion. You don't know what kind of potion. You have to guess.
Yeah.
I mean,
Alright,
what
are you doing right now?
I'm gonna try to help him, so I'm gonna go make an athletic,
Okay, make an acrobatics check.
With advantage?
With advantage, because he's invisible.
You said acrobatics?
Acrobatics.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I think it's like +9 or something, +7.
8.
8. Oh, yeah, that was good. Okay, there we go.
20,
Okay, he made it.
wait, over 20.
Yeah, the other one was a natural 1, so easily enough, yep. You just, right as after the arm comes back up from the ricocheting...
No, it's not.
Not yet, but
Okay.
we'll turn it on. Recording
Face cam.
in a second. Recording. Yeah.
So you're gonna cover over your picture.
Recording. Yeah. There we go.
Pico.
There we go. Anyways. So you, nimbly, as his arm comes back up from just pounding Ryder into the ground, you quickly just run underneath his legs and are sitting next to...
I'm gonna spend action, look for the potion.
Okay, yep, that's what it's going to have to take, because you have to pull it out from the bag of holding. Mm-hmm. Okay, so yeah, you're holding a greater potion of healing, and then it just fades into invisibility as you are now holding it.
The robot's to use it and it disappears like, what the
I can't use a bonus action.
No,
Not
you
to
have
heal
use an
someone, you have to
action.
use your action too.
Unless you want to do it yourself. And be
No,
nice.
I'm not gonna do that.
Oh, right, there's something about that.
I need this!
Oh, I'm not
Anyways.
that then.
Okay. You're out of your stances.
Yep.
You do have second wind as
Yes.
a bonus action if you wanted that. Felix's turn. Felix, from back here, is going to cast his last Scorching Ray at the target.
Where's your cup?
Wait, because he's gonna miss. It's gonna hit Sakaris
Wait,
again.
what?
Your cup.
What cup?
Your skull cup.
Oh,
The
yeah,
cup.
it's right over here.
Yeah.
The cup of death saving throws.
That is loud, I'd say.
First attack is going to miss. Second attack, that one will hit. Third attack, that one will also miss. So
damn it.
wild magic trigger. Nope.
Invisibility.
Look at that.
So 2d6 fire damage.
Everyone got invisible but me.
2. The target takes 5 points of fire damage. These 2 other shots just ring out towards the sides, and immediately in that moment, all of it just fades. By the way, Gopher, you have light casted on you by Jacqueline.
Isn't?
Oh yeah.
Is the environment right now
Cold. It's also cold. The only source of light is Gopher's light that's on him.
his brightening rage.
Yep, that's the Felix's turn.
My blind.
The field's turn. So it gets colder, and in that moment, you're like feeling your bodies start to like kind of tense. And in that moment, apart from the 2 tieflings who didn't sweat from the over amount of heat that was emanating from this room before, being heat resistant themselves, everyone was in a cold, freezing sweat. You are having difficulty moving your muscles, and your body just starts to tense as you're trying to be fast-paced. You have disadvantage on dexterity saving throws.
From
Everyone?
From right
Except
now.
the 2 tieflings. You still are feeling cold, but it's going to take longer.
They're
being
trying
that
to
you didn't
preserve my
sweat.
body. They're trying to
Is
preserve
that
my
from
dead.
right
My
now
body.
or before?
That's from now, because what it was it initially went blitzing hot, just blaring hot in this room, so you all started to sweat apart from the 2 tieflings. And then the lights went down and got colder. And as it started to get colder, you guys were still sweating, and now it's gotten even more colder. So it's making you extremely cold, like below 32 degrees cold.
Okay.
The mech's turn. The mech sees only Gopher is going to make 2 piston punches against him.
Gum pistol.
First one is coming down.
Spike punch.
Actually, no. What it's going to do is it's going to angle up with its
Shoryuken.
first swing. That's going to miss with a 11.
Oh, yep.
Second one, it's going to try to do the same thing.
Double.
Natural 20.
Oh.
So now.
Make a strength saving throw with disadvantage.
Wait, are you enraged though?
He is raged. Oh, so just neutral.
Oh yeah. Okay. 18.
18? That's enough.
Yes.
So what happens is you guys see, and let me roll the damage first because it's a lot.
Yeah, he got crit.
Also, don't you have like physical
Yep.
resistance?
Which is good because that was a lot of damage. You already have 12
Yeah.
points of bludgeoning damage.
Oh.
As this fist hits you straight in the jaw, and it's almost expecting to lift you off your feet,
Oh, yeah.
but you just plant your foot and bring down the piston and just look straight at him.
Nice.
No, he's like.
Alright, boys. I'm hurt though.
Well, it's retaliation. It is your turn.
I'll just
should
run.
also take moonbeam damage.
Oh yeah, Moonbeam and Cloud of Daggers damage.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
No, because you casted Light.
I thought I casted Cloud Daggers.
No, because Light was on your last turn, I believe.
Is Storm Dagger concentration?
Yeah, Cloud of Daggers.
I don't think it.
Let me look at my
it's just
picture.
there.
Let me just look at my picture, because
It doesn't say. Oh, it does say concentration for 1 minute.
Let me look at my picture because it'll tell me if there's dice on the table. Yeah, you have Cloud of Daggers up.
Okay.
So you have Cloud of Daggers up, so the
Yeah,
light's
because
gone.
light is in concentration though.
Right. Oh, right. Light's not concentration. You're correct.
So there is light and Storm Daggers out.
Yeah. Cloud
Yes.
Daggers.
Okay, so let me mark the dice so that way we can actually use that as well.
And
Dead.
Moonbeam.
Yep, I'm
Dead
getting
Rider.
the Moonbeam one out too.
And a dead rider.
Thanks for the potion.
I use a potion.
We're on turn 2 now, or turn 1 until it reaches Jacqueline's turn. We're on turn 2 of Moonbeam.
So Moonbeam takes.
Yeah, so he has to make a Constitution saving throw?
Am I still raging?
Yeah, you're raging.
Sir.
He has to make anything for the Storm Blade.
I believe he just takes the damage, doesn't he? He takes 2d4.
Cloud of daggers?
Yeah, he just takes.
Yeah, he just takes 4d4.
Is it 4d4?
Yeah.
Oh well, yeah. Then roll your 4d4 piercing damage. Or
2
slashing. Dirty 20, Zakaris.
Yeah, I'll pass. I'll take that.
Fuck.
Fuck.
That was 6. And
10. 10 points of slashing damage as these clouds of daggers. They're just picking off pieces of him.
Is there more gold?
There's more cuts for sure, and there is still gold pouring out of his leg.
Where I cut him.
Yep, with every single thing you have. You only have second wind left.
Yes!
He's literally just a sword at this point.
Oh no. Alright, I'll just
How much damage, Zakaris?
Oh, yeah,
6 points. That's already happened.
Already halved? Alright. So, as this moonbeam's coming down on top of the metal, you can see it's starting to get blaring hot, and there's bits and pieces of it starting to crack with the mixture of the cold. And then the clouds of daggers is just cutting into him as he's unable to move where he stands. With that, we go over to Gopher.
I'm gonna reckless attack on where Calvin cut open his leg.
Okay.
That's Calvin.
So you're trying to
I mean,
cut
where
into the
it
leg.
rests.
It's going to make the AC more difficult to hit, but if it'll potentially do things depending on how much damage you do.
Dude, like honestly.
Okay,
we did
so
need something.
so roll your attack with advantage.
Okay, well, does a 13 hit? Well,
Plus your proficiency?
Yeah, I got an 8 on my first roll. Now
Okay, yeah. So you go to swing and just, and as you bring it down, it just collides into the part of the metal, and it vibrates through your arms and starts to shake. You're like, oh god! It's like hitting a baseball bat onto the ground, like a metal bat.
The metal ones?
That sucks.
Oh yeah.
Except it's metal on metal, which sucks even more.
Yep.
Yeah.
Because it's like constantly just...
Jacqueline.
Jackal. Jackal. It's a jackal.
Do I see how hurt Gopher might be?
I mean, she.
How? Let me ask you. How hurt are you?
Gopher's hurting.
Gopher is bleeding profusely. When he got punched in the jaw, you can see like bits
jaw
and
just
pieces
hanging
of
out.
his. Oh yeah, he's bloodied. He's real bloodied.
You see his jaw kind of dislocated.
Before we continue, though, pause real quick. All right, back into it. Recording again.
Sorry about that.
Our audio wasn't using our microphone. I'm glad I looked over only 10 minutes into the session.
Well, it was using a microphone.
It was using Shady Computer's microphone.
Yeah.
Anyways, back into it. I was already recording. So, Jacqueline,
Wait, God's will call.
what are you doing?
Oh god.
Oh my god. I have... You okay? I will. Seeing as our heavy hitter is hurting really bad, I will use Cure Wounds on him.
Okay, what level?
1, because I only have 1 level 2 spell left.
Okay, roll Wild Magic.
Invisible! Nope.
Okay, so it's 1d8 plus your Charisma.
1d8 plus...
Charisma modifier.
Okay. not plus my charisma, which is 16.
Yeah, no, it's only... You only ever use your modifier.
Okay, so 1d8 plus 3. 8. Alright.
You get 5 points of healing back. That's your action. You have a bonus action.
We're looking better.
You know what? I will actually use my last second level spell.
You cast first level spell already.
I did.
So you can't cast the spell after you.
I
cast
will
it.
not do that then. I keep freaking forgetting about that. Yeah, no, I can't do shit.
Okay. Zakaris.
Oh boy. I'll spend 2 of my remaining dice to heal Gopher a little bit more.
Okay, so 2d6 plus 2 temp, yeah?
Yes, sir. You get a whopping 6 HP and 2 temp.
Oh, hell yeah.
There you go.
That's
And
better than
2 temp?
jackals.
2 temp as well. Okay. So basically you got 8 hit
One,
points.
and then the
Might as well just mark it as that, because you're probably going to get hit again.
Yeah.
You're the only one standing in front of him. And the other one that's there is invisible and not moving.
Who else is invisible?
Just Rex, but
yeah.
the other one's not moving.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Alright, Zakaris, still have an action.
I'll run up to it. But no. Would I run up to it? Would I still assume that Rex is there? I guess I kind of stumbled blindly up to it to see if he's there.
Yeah, no, you're good.
Okay. I will then smack it with my staff.
You guys would have seen Ryder's bag lift up and someone take something out of it, so you kind of assumed that Rex is still invisible, considering he's not around you anymore.
You don't sense my presence.
But yeah, so what are you doing?
Gonna
You're the
smack him
best
with
of
my
the
stick.
fighters.
Smack him with your stick. Does it have Shillelagh on it?
Nope.
Okay, go ahead and roll to attack.
It's like finding a random stick on the ground, just like,
That's a 18 to hit.
18 just hits. Go ahead and roll your damage.
That's 8 points of bludgeoning damage.
8 points of bludgeoning damage as you swing down and you hit him in the leg. You can see that it kind of vibrates and doesn't look like it did nearly as much damage as you would hope, but it still did something, as you can see like a dent in part of the plank of metal.
Next to my dent.
Well, he's in the other leg.
Yeah.
No, he made a Harvey down.
But that's did you want to move anywhere else, or is that your movement?
I'll stay there.
Okay. Ryder, death saving throw.
The death saving throw.
Knock everyone over.
knocks us
Hey, you
all
got another
over.
save at least.
He knocked us all over to get it.
I forgot we were trying to use that
Yeah.
for death saves.
We're gonna try to get better at using that. All right, top of the initiative order. Rex,
I'm using my action
to pour a greater potion of healing down Ryder's throat.
Before that, though,
Yes.
will I lose invisibility?
No.
No?
No.
Yeah, I'm not gonna use my action then.
All right, yeah. You guys just see this bottle all of a sudden just appear as he just basically put it into his mouth and just let it sit there as it dribbled
what is it
into
going to
him.
do?
It's 4d4 plus 4.
I think doesn't.
Either or can roll it. It doesn't necessarily matter.
Yeah, you're nice.
Just roll it. Okay, whatever.
Roll that twice. Now it's uneven.
Yeah, now you're gonna have to roll twice anyways. There you go.
Okay. All ones.
I see a 3.
2, 3, and 2. So 6, 9, 13.
13 points of healing. You're alive. So what happens is, Ryder, you come to consciousness and you spit out a bottle, and you're cold. You spit out a bottle. You look around. Nobody's near you.
Oh.
No,
You see that dude and everyone else on the other side. You don't know how you came into consciousness.
God.
Drim came.
Wait, as soon as he said that,
Yeah.
this is your god. Finish the job.
Yes, my lord.
You can hear, yeah.
Yes, Drem.
You have a bonus action and some movement. Did you want to do anything with that?
I can't do anything with bonus
Yeah,
action.
you can't really attack either. Unless you. The only thing you'd be able to use your bonus action for is
Take a
second wind.
stance. Oh.
No, because he already used his fighting
yeah.
spirits for it.
Oh, you got this back.
I'm not gonna use my second win because I'm not that hurt.
Okay.
So
Staying put.
I'm staying put.
All right. Felix, out of second level spells, is going to run up behind Zacharis, put a hand on Gopher, and cast Cure Wounds.
Ooh, I forgot.
All the healers.
Right? I'm getting the love.
Wild magic first.
I mean, everyone getting some love.
Okay.
Oh, never
I need
mind.
my book.
Again, Felix.
Where's my book?
Oh, shit.
Can you grab?
Heal. And
It's
go
the-
for Felix.
Perfect. Thank you.
Just like level 9 magic missile at Gopher. Just like it's just.
It's like God.
Kills me, there's no death save.
Yeah. That's 9 magic missiles. It's not on
Wait,
one.
it is magic mix, so does he have like a choice to direct it?
Yeah,
though?
you have a choice to direct
Okay.
them.
Okay. Oh, wait, giant fireball.
That would be bad.
That would be really bad.
I mean,
it wouldn't hit us. It would hit the mansion because we're underground.
Yeah.
No, and
Oh no!
Uh,
Oh no!
I'm giant.
So what you guys see?
I'm giant.
Nope.
Oh, man.
Oh my God! I need a figure.
Does Felix just go
Configure?
poof?
Nope.
I'm tiny?
Felix use substitute.
I don't think I have a miniature for this. So what I'm going to use
Be
is something
careful.
way more terrifying.
2 polymorph.
Theodman?
Can you get my monster manual out?
He turns me into a fucking...
To holder.
Into a...
Well, you do heal, so I'll let you roll the d8 for that, since I gotta look at a book quick.
What's his charisma?
It's Alpha Wisdom, isn't it?
No, it's his charisma because it's based off of his
Yeah, because he used charisma.
Oh no, it's his it's his charisma because this is based off his warlock.
Yeah, that's how I said it. Was his charisma?
We said charisma.
Anyways, heal.
His charisma is +3. That's a d10.
What the fuck,
The
dude?
diamond.
It's the diamond.
Yeah, it's the diamond one. Yeah.
I mean, technically the D10 would be also considered a
Nine.
diamond.
His charisma is 3. I think. 9.
Yep,
Nice.
9 points of healing.
Did I say charisma or charisma?
You said whiz charisma.
Everyone said charisma.
Okay.
I thought he was gonna say
You stuck
intelligence.
it down and you're like, did I actually say wisdom?
All right. So what you guys see, I'm gonna have to use the centaur figure for those, because I'm not gonna need to worry about it. Right behind Felix, you guys see through a puff of like pink dust, this unicorn emerges. And kind of like brushes up next to Felix.
What the hell? What did he roll?
You rolled a 48, and a unicorn emerges right behind, or within 5 feet of him, that the
Is it a
DM
companion?
controls for the next 1 minute.
Wait,
That's
the
10 turns.
Wait, the DM controls?
DM
Wait.
controls, and unicorns are awful good. So
Nice.
I have to
Make
look
a
at-
heal! You
Nice.
can make a heal all those, right?
Make
You
a
know
heal.
can do that?
No, we just
This is
kill
awesome.
it, drink its blood, and become Voldemort.
What can he
This
do?
is awesome. No way. Okay, I have to roll initiative for the unicorn now.
Oh my god.
Holy.
I'm curious about this unicorn.
All right, well it's going last. It rolled the lowest. That is awesome.
My god.
Damn, 60 seconds, 6 turns.
No.
This might have just helped your asses, by the way.
Yeah.
Okay, so next after that, he's gonna back the fuck up now.
Can you
There.
get past the unicorn?
Yeah, he's a friendly ally.
Oh, okay.
So you can
But
move
we
past your
don't
allies.
know that.
Tough.
Come, Buttercup. We must fuckery.
The field's turn. What you guys hear now with the cold and the immediate
And a unicorn.
yeah, the walls begin to pull back.
Oh, more space.
5 feet.
No, it's they're closing in on us. you
Nope,
said?
moving,
No, he's
pulling back.
Oh.
I don't have the core.
Spike wall.
again.
The death wall from Final Fantasy 12.
What?
Nothing. It's just a boss, a gay boss.
Wait, you said the death wall?
Yeah, the wall you fight in the temple.
Oh my god, don't worry about
Yeah, right.
In 10?
No, 12.
Oh.
Move your cards. What? Oh. I would have caught it.
Catch.
You think, and then you hit your mic, and then you're like,
I
why'd
would
you throw it?
Yeah, move that. Move,
Why'd you throw it?
I need them off the map. There we go.
Holy crap, that's a lot more bigger than...
It's big.
Jesus.
We have more room to fight.
Yeah.
Either that or we have more things to
Um,
fight.
Another mobile suit.
Well, maybe because
comes out.
we surrounded him and he can't move.
Oh.
I have a question. Since I'm prone, can I get an opportunity to attack if he moves?
You have disadvantage on the attack, but yeah.
Good enough. It's something still.
I don't, because I'm behind. So weird.
This is true.
Who is this? What?
That's yours.
That's
That's
yours.
not mine. That's a
It's
green one.
yours.
That's a green one.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yours.
It's mine's not the pink one. The pink bubble gum.
Mine's right here.
Extra.
Go from the ceiling.
It fell from the ceiling.
It fell for the sky.
I'm pretty sure it's
Oh no, he was using it for your fucking.
Oh yeah, for the cloud of daggers.
Oh, yeah.
The fuck.
That's on a 2, and the moonbeam is on a 3 now.
Do you want to change it?
Your Cloud of Daggers was the white one. That one was on
Yeah.
two.
No, the cloud of daggers was the pink one, and this one was the other one. But anyways, I'll erase that once everyone starts to move out of the way. Just imagine that this room is very open, except that it has 6 columns. The walls seem to have pulled back, and even then, the walls pulled in certain portions. And there's 6 columns emerge, essentially.
So we're gonna fight a dark knight here.
A dark knight.
Dog nut.
Looks like it's gonna be
I read the stats for it.
3 more mobile suits.
It's very scary.
That looks super square.
All these squares make a circle.
All these
Square
squares
make
make
a
a
circle.
Yeah, all those squares did make a circle. You're right.
This map didn't add up.
What didn't add up?
This one needs to be 1 more over. That's what it
Who cares about your math?
is. No, even then that's not gonna work. Even then that's not gonna work. Fuck it. I might have drawn the map wrong. Too late now.
So all these squares did not make a circle.
No, it was not meant to.
It did though.
Shut up.
Works over here.
Alright, and that's the field's turn.
Oh wait, no.
I activate D
Mechs.
spell. D field spell.
The mech is going to put 2 fists directly in the stomach of Zakaris and Gopher, and firing forwards. First shot against Zakaris. That is a 17.
That'll hit.
Shot against Gopher. That is
Natural
a
20?
14.
That is.
Okay. Both of you make strength saving throws.
Zacchaeus just gets pushed back, and the unicorn just like.
You have advantage, go
slippers
for it.
slightly.
Yeah.
Alright, so the first one is
Magic
17.
unicorn
17's enough.
shit.
Zacchaeus?
That's 7.
Okay, Zacchaeus, you get launched back about 15 feet.
On top of the unicorn.
No, but the unicorn now has to make a strength saving throw, otherwise get knocked prone. Unicorn fails. So unicorn gets knocked prone, and you get knocked prone, getting launched
It has
backwards.
4 feet.
Great.
Yeah,
It had 4 feet.
yeah, and it got launched.
It's stable.
Well, not when a fucking 400-pound tiefling rams into it.
It's a unicorn.
Gopher, as it hits you in the stomach, just you just tense up.
You just flex your abs like.
And behind you, you didn't even see that Jacqueline. You didn't even see Jacqueline flinch because she's like.
The wall.
He's the wall.
She knows that she's safe.
Behind a gopher, I'm safe.
Gopher, you take, considering you're going to be halved, max damage at another 12 points of damage.
Wow, all of that healing gone.
Zacchaeus,
Close.
or sorry, no, 20. So you take 10 points of bludgeoning
Okay,
damage.
okay,
almost.
that's not that
And asparagus takes.
Zacchaeus takes. Oh, that fell off the table. Zacchaeus, you take 12 points of bludgeoning damage as well.
Okay. It takes moonbeam damage, and I'm gonna hellish rebuke.
Well, it still has the option of moving first.
Moonbeam damage occurs at the beginning of a creature's
The
turn.
beginning of the creature.
So it's Cloud of Daggers.
I thought it was at the end. You're correct. Okay, so Constitution saving throw on Moonbeam. Dirty 20 again.
Yeah, fuck you.
Yeah, fuck you.
5, 6, 9.
9 points. All right.
Slash.
Zacchaeus.
That is 8.
8
8
points.
damage.
Okay.
I'm
So
gonna hellish rebuke it.
okay, so that's another dexterity saving throw.
Dexterity saving throw.
Uh-oh.
Does it have a disadvantage because it's code 2?
No.
Oh, damn.
It did roll a natural 18 though, so -2, so 16.
16?
Yeah,
Six-
that'll pass.
16 passes. Okay.
Damn
It
it.
is second level because it's my racial ability.
Yes. So 3d10.
That is not great. That is 7 points of fire.
Okay. As you get punched, as you're flying back and you collide with the unicorn, you just hold out your hand and your eyes
And you
burst
flick
into
off at
flames.
him.
And in that moment, you can see from the piston just this coarse energy of fire engulf its arm.
Oh.
In a brief moment, it just kind of flecks off, and you can see bits and pieces of some metal are starting to fall off of its arm. And then the Cloud of Daggers just chipping away at it more and more. How much damage on the Cloud of Daggers?
9.
That was 9.
That was 9. Okay. What it's going to do is, in a moment, the ceiling is about 20 feet up. In a moment, it places its arm onto the side and propels itself.
Oh,
Do
no.
we get no then? No,
no,
attack?
he-
You get attack of opportunity.
Oh, really? I thought it would be moving too fast.
No, it's how it's moving.
Alright, everyone, swing at it. Well, as in me. Right.
You, Rex, and Gopher.
Yeah.
And Thanos.
You're at disadvantage.
Yeah.
You would be at advantage if you're taking it. Not taking it? Okay.
He wants to stay invisible.
That's fair. Go for attack of opportunity if you want.
Oh, yeah, that's
hell
yeah,
yeah.
okay,
Oh, also,
I
let me
think
just
worse.
roll again against Gopher because he recklessed. All right, it was a natural 1 on the advantage. So, what's your attack?
12.
12? No.
7.
7? No. Okay, so in that moment, you guys both swing, and this massive creature, very fast with its piston on the ground, just launches because it was here. 5, 10, 15, 20. Lands in this area over here, up against the wall, and then slides around it with the rest of its movement.
Oh,
It's weak.
what the fuck? Let's get it.
Maybe not. Maybe
You guys see it like put its arm down, and this piston launches it briefly as it basically stands up in that moment and collides with the back on a wall and skirts around it very quickly for this big mechanical creature. All right, Gopher, you're up.
What the fuck happened?
I'm gonna go tackle him. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know. I don't think I can get close to him.
You still have a bonus action to go.
That's the best you can do.
You can,
You'd be able to make an attack.
Alright, we're gonna reckless attack this fool.
Okay, go ahead and make an attack with advantage.
This fool.
Ooh, Ooh, I don't think that hits. 17?
17 just misses.
No!
Wait, no, that just hits.
Wait, really?
Yes,
Because, yeah.
because bits and pieces of his metal are falling off.
Oh, okay.
His AC did drop by 1. Perfect number and exact amount of damage needed.
Hell yeah. Alright.
Does it drop
With like 2 over, but what?
Does the AC drop every time you attack her? Or?
You don't know.
Let's attack this dude.
Attack this food.
Is it?
It's 2d6.
2D? Yeah. Alright, so 6 and 10.
10 points of damage. As you swing down, you collide with the ceramic material that's underneath the metal, and when you felt like you were swinging before and you were hitting the metal and it was kind of like vibrating your arm slightly here and there,
Right.
you felt like it was gonna do less damage, but when you bring it down onto the ceramic now, you're cutting into a lot weaker material, and as you cut through, there's bits and pieces of gold starting to fall out very, very remotely. Also, being the only one that's around here, and now that there's light there, you can see on the ground all around you is very small amounts of just coin. Varying amounts. There's some that are gold, some that are copper, silver.
Mostly copper.
But there's varying amounts all over the ground where you're standing near.
So for my bonus action, I'll pick some up.
Are you sure?
Rage pick up.
I'm just kidding. For my bonus action, I'm gonna get the fuck away from this dude.
You can dash as a bonus action.
I'll dash.
You can
back.
you can actually, yeah, because you would have the dash. You might get attack of opportunity.
Oh yeah, you're right. Nah,
Stay,
You
man.
can't
I'll stay.
disengage.
He doesn't have any more movement left.
Nah, yeah, I'll stay.
Okay. With that, we go to Jacqueline.
Okay, I don't know how hurt this guy is, but I'm gonna risk it anyway. We're risk wasting this. I'm going to use my final.
Flash?
Sure. I'm gonna use my final level 2 spell slot to ready incineration.
Okay. You only have to do first.
It starts at second.
Doesn't.
We have incineration starting at second level. I have it written down right here
Okay.
from when we made it.
Oh.
So.
All right.
But then I actually should
Question. Assume the room got big.
Yep.
The only thing we saw was just six pillars, right? That's it?
Yeah. Because it's dim in this room for everyone else that has dark vision, so you're not able to see very
I
specific
mean, we can see
notions.
Gopher now.
Gopher, I'm going to send you a text as well from where you're standing.
Yeah, I'll just do this. Don't know if it's gonna work, but I'm gonna do it anyway.
Okay.
I'm just going to, if I'm already 60 feet, within 60 feet of him, that's cool. If I'm not, I will move to be 60 feet.
5, 10, 15, 25, 30. Yeah, you're easily within 60 feet.
Then I will Ray of Frost.
Ray of Frost. Okay, go ahead and first roll Wild Magic for Incinerate. Good.
6.
Okay, Ray of Frost. That's a roll to attack. That missed the dice tray.
Oh, I missed the dice.
Yeah. Doesn't count unless it lands in the dice tray.
Not that, at least.
I think that might be 17.
Might be. I think it is.
Yes, that is 17.
That hits. So it takes
It takes 2d8 of cold damage.
2d8 cold damage, and its movement is reduced by 10, right?
Movement reduced by 10 till the start of it?
End of its next turn.
So the start of my turn.
Okay, start of your turn.
So 2d8, 1. That is max.
Max
He's
is
not here. 11.
11 points of cold damage as you fire forwards. You can see the heat from the hellish rebuke from before. You slam it into the piston. You can see huge bits and pieces of the metal just freeze over and fall off.
Okay.
The arm completely exposed, and you can see the piston-like device attached to the arm itself.
Okay. That being okay.
Can you move your sword on blades?
No.
I cannot move Clouded Daggers now.
Speaking of which, Cloud Daggers is gone because you cast it Incinerate.
Yeah, because that is concentration.
Yeah.
What I will do.
And it is concentration to keep the fire on the target too.
Yeah.
So.
I just only want it for extra damage.
Nope, that makes sense.
So what I will do is I will move on the other side of him until I'm just barely 15 feet away. If I can.
5,
if I can't, I will...
15, 20, 25, 30. That's technically 15 feet away.
Okay, so Yeah, I'll move closer on my next turn if I can, but for right now,
That's your turn. Zacchaeus,
Hi.
you are flat on your back with a huge pounding bruise across your chest.
That's nice. I have to make a concentration check, right?
Yes, for Moonbeam. DC is 10, so.
Natural 20.
All right. Even though you got punched basically the stomach, you felt like all the wind throw out from your body or fall out from your body, and in that moment you're just like, you kept your mind on the Moonbeam.
somehow.
For 2 turns.
I'll stand up.
Yeah, I tested him up.
Okay.
That's not him. Oh,
I'll
that's the dice.
start hobbling towards the mech because I am gonna fucking die pretty soon.
5, 10, 20, okay, 15.
I mean, can you do that?
Yeah.
Is that okay?
Yeah, that's 20.
But no, his movement's half because he got up.
Oh, yeah, you're right, so 15. All right.
And then I will use my action to move the moonbeam on top of it.
How much movement does it get?
60 feet.
Okay, yeah, easily enough. Right back on top of him. Gopher, you just see this, like, little trail of light zoom around and, like, land on top of it.
Wow.
So at the start of its turn, it'll take damage.
Is that it, asparagus?
Yeah, you have a bonus action.
That's.
Flick it
I
off.
have 1 healing dice left, but I'm gonna hold on.
Okay. Zacchaeus is done. Ryder, you are conscious on your back.
Have a question.
Yes.
If I use the canteen of water thingy, blah 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 blah,
Okay.
is it an action?
Yes. Does it not say on the card?
Oh, does it? I don't know.
Pretty sure it says on the card you can use an action to speak a command word.
Canteen of water thingamajig.
Yeah.
Decanter of endless water. All the cards you
Yeah,
have.
you can use an action. I know. I know. Fuck.
I know,
Fucking
right?
Gopher has none. He's got the boots.
I have the boots, dude.
I get up.
Okay, that's 15 feet of your movement.
5, 50.
Yep. You can see him.
Yeah.
You can use it as a canter anyway.
Geyser's not gonna reach.
Spray water at him.
30 feet.
Oh. All right. I mean,
Yeah.
you can do that.
Yeah. I want to either see if I can hit. I want to hit him since he's against the pillar too.
Okay.
So. I take it out.
Okay.
And it's still cold, right?
Oh, it's freezing right now. Yeah.
Geyser.
Okay. So what does Geyser do? The target needs to make a strength saving throw.
I think that's if it's up close though.
I think it's hit by the Geyser in general.
Okay. Geyser produces 30 gallons of water and it gushes forth in a geyser 30 feet long with 1 foot wide. And as a bonus action, while holding the decanter in this way, you can aim the geyser. Okay. Blah 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 blah. The target must succeed a DC 13 strength saving throw, or take 1d4 of bludgeoning damage and fall prone.
And fall prone.
Instead of a creature, you could target an object that is being worn or carried, and the weight is no more than 200 pounds. Yeah, okay.
Okay.
It weighs way more than 200, so I'm pretty sure it's fine.
Oh, does it not?
Okay,
Does it not need to make a save if it's 200 pounds?
Instead of a creature, you can target an object that isn't being worn or carried, and that weighs no more than 200 pounds.
An
So-
object.
And he can't target an object that is more than 200 pounds. So
Okay, yeah.
if we count this as an
You
object,
can hit him. He's not going to take the damage, but what happens is the 30 gallons of water. So what happens is, Ryder, you haven't done this before. You pluck it out.
Geyser!
Geyser! Like a hydro pump. Basically like a fire hydrant blaring out water. It shoots Jacqueline. You're standing there in the like dim area other than light coming off a Gopher. Next to your ear, you just hear the sound of extremely gushing water, and you look over.
Ryder uses hydro pump.
Pretty much.
Super
And you can see there's bits and pieces that are kind of falling off and like just shooting off in the different directions and moments like that. Those are already freezing the moment they kind of like separate from the main body of water. It collides with the mech, and you can see ice already starting to form over the bits and pieces of the water.
I'm doing
It's also freezing on the ground. So what I'm going to have to mark is a layer of ice,
just straight towards
pretty
him.
much like this.
Yeah, pretty much.
He does not get knocked prone, but he is definitely getting ice covered in.
And then can I still use a bonus action?
Yeah, you can still use a bonus action.
I use a level 2 cure word on myself.
Okay.
Healing word.
Roll out magic. fireball. Melts all the ice.
12 would be. That'd be great.
I mean, that's basically what's gonna happen when my turn comes up. Pretty much.
5.
Well, I mean,
I heal 9.
heal 9. Okay. It's the unicorn's turn.
Oh,
Standing
yeah.
up. Zacharis, you can hear the sound of like a slight, gentle clopping behind you, and then this horn just poke you on the side, and you start to feel your wounds healing.
Ooh.
Damn.
Ooh.
Using one of its healing touches, you heal.
Are you sure that's its horn?
If you have any diseases or poisons, they are gone, and you heal 2d8 plus 2.
Unicorn, go save Gopher. He has a curse.
He has a curse.
Zacharis, you get near max hit points back. You get 16 hit points back.
Oh my god. Thank you, you beautiful.
Oh shit! This
You
unicorn has legendary actions?
He doesn't have
Oh!
anymore.
Oh!
Why didn't you use one, Tyler?
I don't fucking know.
Oh my god.
Jesus Christ.
This
okay.
unicorn's gonna fucking save your lives. I'm gonna make a mark because this I'm still gonna need to know how long he's been out. So he's been out for one turn. Okay.
Alright, top of the initiative.
Yeah. Rex, you're up. You're
Now,
invisible still.
You have to you have to ask yourself, do
Go
you
for it.
still want to be invisible or do you want to go nuts?
I'm gonna still be invisible, and I'm gonna go the opposite direction where he's going. I'm going to the other side of the pillar.
This side of the pillar?
Nope.
Oh, this way.
Yep.
You're
I
gonna
wanna
investigating?
20.
Yep.
You want to investigate the pillar?
Investigate the surroundings, see what's going
Well,
on.
the ground is dim.
You can't
so
see shit.
You can make an investigation check with disadvantage.
Even though I have the goggles.
Because that makes it dim. Because
Oh.
otherwise it would be pitch black in this room. It makes it dim so it's hard to see characteristics of things. Like you can't see colors, you can't see very specific things. You can see figures. It's like seeing a blur.
I don't
in
see
in
race.
dim. So you can make an investigation check, it's just going to be at disadvantage.
Oh, then never mind then. What can I do?
You could run away like a little bitch.
Yeah,
Randall.
Randall. Yeah, the other guy who starts with an R.
Yes, Felix.
Yeah, it's feeling dim.
25. I'll just go behind the pillar where the robot is.
Okay, right there?
That's it.
Okay.
That's all you're doing?
I'll ready a dodge action.
Okay. Using your action to dodge.
Yep.
Even though the target would already have disadvantage. But you have advantage now on dexterity saving throws. So. Alright. Felix's turn. Felix, feeling a little bit proud that he just summoned this unicorn, is going to spend an action, or spend his another first level spell slot to cast Magic Missile. Wild Magic.
Oh my god!
It's a natural 20.
Look at guys, he's gonna summon another unicorn!
Look, maybe.
He
You don't
got
know.
invisible and he summoned a unicorn. What else is he gonna do?
Make the unicorn invisible.
That would be awesome.
Legendary action, invisibility horn thrust.
God.
No, the mech goes down with a 8d10 damage.
Let me see something. Is this the same number?
Don't tell me he summons a second fucking unicorn. If he summons fucking another unicorn, that'd be amazing.
No, okay.
Damn it.
Oh. That's unfortunate for him, because he got a 49, and I thought it was 48, 49 were the same. 49's a different friend.
Oh no.
That ain't good.
He desummoned
What you guys see is as he's like speaking these incantations and moving his hands around, and he goes to fire, there's this spark of energy, and there's nothing that happens. He tries to say the incantations again, and pink bubbles start to float out of his mouth.
Oh, we had this one before.
Mhm.
Yeah. So nothing happens.
So nothing happens.
That's it.
He doesn't expend the first level spell slot, but he
He's,
can't cast
he tastes
spells
soap.
for the first minute.
He tastes bubbles.
Shit.
So he is virtually
And
useless.
he's not a
Hey, guys,
with meta magic. And I didn't take subtle
That's
spells
Felix's
yet.
turn.
Next
The
turn.
field's turn.
Oh,
Yeah,
field.
48 again. There were 2 unicorns up in this bitch.
Gets cold.
Okay. What you guys see here is the whirring of like gears almost. Just
Oh shit.
and you see
Oh man.
this pillar, because this pillar and this pillar start to rotate violently
They have guns
and
on.
quickly, just
It's
and all of a sudden you hear,
Oh.
I need Gopher, Zakaris, and the Unicorn to make dexterity saving throws. As what you guys see, based off the light, is arrows start to fire out from behind these pillars. I also need Felix to, because this one's doing it as well.
You know, say
Dexterity saving throws?
I said
this one and this one.
Oh, this one. So yeah, no, he's fine. You're right. I was right. You're right.
But we have on Dex. You said dexterity.
Dexterity saving throws. You have disadvantage
because it's cold.
He's neutral because you have danger sense.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
I still don't think that's.
Oh yeah.
What was your total?
Fucking sick. It was a.
Yeah, 14.
It was a.
Well, that was his second roll.
Yeah, the first one was a 3, so yeah.
Oh yeah, no.
4.
Zakaris, what'd you roll?
11.
Okay.
Unicorn
You
dies.
fail. The unicorn.
Majestically.
Unicorn passes.
He's
So
like,
he takes half damage.
oh,
Gopher, you take 2 points of piercing damage as you have the damage. Zakaris, you take 5, and the unicorn takes 2 as well.
I thought it was gonna be a lot worse.
I rolled really low.
Good job.
2, 2, and 1 on 3d8s.
You had one job.
Happens.
We could have fresh unicorn to eat.
Technically, the mech also needs to make it as well.
Does he?
Yeah, because he's within 3 cubes of that tower.
Oh yeah.
Oh no, that's more than 15 feet though.
Yeah.
5, 10, 15.
Oh no, that's 15 feet. You're right.
5,
Yeah.
Yeah. No matter what's
Within 15 feet.
Unless you want to go like.
Go way around. Mech fails. Believe it or not,
I mean,
the big ass mech who's also got ice covering him, has Ray of Frost on him.
And
He
a
ain't
movie.
making shit all. So he takes 2 points as well because it's not magical arrows.
Yeah. That's ding. A chip falls off.
Ding, ding.
Now it's the mech's turn. The mech can only move 10 feet because of all the ice that's coating him. Is going to sucker punch Gopher. What's going to happen is he puts the fist down directly over you, and then immediately follows it with a second arm. The first one that propels straight down on top of you. That is a 21 to hit.
21.
No.
So make a strength saving throw because this will matter. With advantage because you're raging.
Okay. Oh, 19.
Okay, you save so you don't get knocked prone because what happens is this fist comes straight down, hits you straight in the shoulder. And you feel like it dislocates your arm for about a moment, and you're just.
Oh, hell yeah.
But it definitely hurt.
The rage.
Oh my god, it
Bad.
definitely hurt. You took 6 points of bludgeoning damage.
Is that what I have?
Yeah, that's already halved.
I love how people said it.
And the second one comes down at you now. After it kind of hits you in the shoulder, you look forwards, and the fist directly in front of you propels forwards.
I could imagine. I'm just imagining.
24 to hit.
Nope. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah.
I'm just imagining that now. He's just like.
Fix myself and then just get sucker punched
Just-
again.
You take 7 points of bludgeoning damage as this one hits you square in the face. Make another strength saving throw with advantage.
That hurts.
Or you get cartwheeled into the unicorn.
15.
15 is enough. So as you get hit, you're basically pushing your own body with just like the veins in your neck are starting to bulge out.
It starts bubbling.
Man,
Ooh,
Gopher,
yeah.
you're just like a wall.
You ain't moving.
It's
You
like,
ain't moving. Strength saving throws are his thing.
Yeah.
He's proficient in them.
Yeah.
All right.
That's kind of how I
This
said
might- this
it.
might-
Gopher, you're up.
No, but even though
You took 7.
he has all that, but look how much stairs he's taking.
Oh,
I
damn.
mean, yeah, and it's all half.
Yeah, it's, yeah.
Yeah,
Go,
he's
go,
basically
go.
got double
Revenge.
health.
Alright, I'm gonna try to end this guy. I'm gonna try to hit him right in the head with the
That's.
Or you want?
He's
you
like-
wanna move
He's
closer?
15 feet up, but you have the boots
with the
of
boots of
springing
stride.
and
I can
leaping.
jump as far as I can run. So
Link's jumping.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go ahead and roll to attack.
I'm gonna try
If
to
you're
do
trying to
that.
hit him in the head, it's going to make the DC a little bit more difficult. But
Okay.
at the same time, he's also not able to move as much because of the ice that's coated over him.
yeah.
So the AC has actually dropped as well.
Oh, okay.
So go ahead and roll to attack. We'll see. With advantage, 'cause I'm
Advantage,
giving
'cause
you.
you're
Are you
raged.
raging or
Yeah,
you're
yeah,
reckless
raged.
attacking?
Alright, so there's a dirty 20 for the
actually,
first.
that makes sense. I'll double check just to see if there's any crits. See reckless attack last time. They were both 4s, so it didn't matter.
Oh.
So,
Oh.
well, so
Dirty 20.
dirty 20.
Dirty 20.
That's going to hit. So go ahead and roll to attack.
Man, you gotta roll max, man. You need max for this.
9 points of damage. You place your foot, leap easily 20 feet in the air because you have how much of a strength? 14.
Yeah.
So if it triples that, you can jump 20 feet, 21 feet in the air from a standing leap.
God damn.
It gets him straight in the face, and you can see when you're up at this height, there are small gemstone-like beads right here,
Snipe,
and
snipe
you
'em.
I wanna.
hit them. In that
Ooh,
moment,
okay,
you can
okay.
see this like burst of like red energy emanating from his eyes.
Whoa.
And shoot the laser at you.
Fire the laser.
You do see fire as you hit it. There's just like this slight engulfing of fire, and the gemstones lose their coloration.
Nice. Does that mean he's dead?
You don't know, but you land back on your feet, just looking up at him. He still seems to be standing, but that might be the ice holding him in place. You don't know.
Yeah, we don't know now.
You're also raging. You don't care. You're just. I'm gonna hit him anyways.
You're right. I'm just gonna keep hitting you.
Jacqueline, you're up.
Okay.
And also, nobody else saw this because you're behind a pillar.
Yeah, no. I was gonna be like, just. But I'm like,
People saw him leap. You don't know what happened from that leap, other than the sound of disturbing metal meets like metal, and it's scraping across, and you hear like glass breaking. That could be the ice.
Alright. So, where would I have to move or whatever to cast Burning Hands at level 1 on him without hitting any of my comrades?
1 foot closer.
1 foot closer?
Because you could. Well, you'd have to go across the ice. Actually,
Shining finger.
yeah, you'd have to
Shining
somehow cross the
finger.
ice.
Somehow?
I mean, you might slip, but worst case scenario is you just lose a little bit of movement. You'll still have enough to get next to him anyways.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, just make a dexterity check.
Their dexterity.
Yep. Not disadvantage because you're.
Dexterity. The saving throw?
Just a dex check.
Oh, okay. I rolled an 8.
Oh, do you not have a modifier to dex?
Modifiers. Oh, okay.
Plus 2.
10.
10.
Nice.
Okay. That is enough to walk across ice very delicately. Just.
Walk like a penguin.
Oh, also moonbeam damage. Constitution saving throw.
Yes.
26.
Oh, I'm sorry to say that doesn't pass.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. You're a level 30 character with 30 in wisdom, and even then, that still wouldn't. It still would have passed. Proficiency of +6 and
10
+10.
points of radiant damage. I rolled max.
10 points of radiant damage. You start to see the ice melting off, but it's also breaking off bits and pieces of it as the ice was just coagulated across several bits of the metal. And you're gonna Burning Hands it?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
With incineration as
so,
well.
Constitution saving throw on its part for
It
the
is
incineration.
for the incineration and a dexterity saving throw for Burning Hands.
Roll a 4 on the Constitution saving throw.
Uh-huh.
So that's a 12.
That's a 12.
So it catches fire.
Yay.
And
Does it
dexterity saving throw.
Does it
Oh, it's gonna. Dexterity saving throw rolls a natural 20 though.
Damn it.
So
Damn.
it saves on that, but it is on fire. You can see bits and pieces of the fire just
Okay.
engulfing it.
Dexterity save, 3d6 fire damage. How much for incineration?
It's an extra D8.
An extra d8. So 3d6.
And then at the end of its turn, it has to try to make another Constitution saving throw
So
to get rid
that
of it.
is 3, 9,
12.
say 5 from the Burning Hands.
Okay.
And a d8.
And this is not halved, so. Wait, you reroll ones, dude.
I do reroll ones.
So reroll that.
I'll reroll this. Okay.
That 10 or that 9.
That's 12.
Yep.
So 6 from that. I can reroll this too because
Yep.
it's also a 1.
Yep. And that's
Max
different.
damage.
So what you see, you slide in. He's not moving necessarily, and you just see like Gopher looking up at him with his rage and reduced face, bruises all across his body, just holding the great axe or great sword. From your card, from the candle, you just engulf it in fire. This purple flame gets like lick over parts of him. You can see a lot more of the metal heats up and starts to crack down and starts to break. He's nearly completely armorless at this point. And he's just standing there. He doesn't seem to be reacting to the fire.
Fools, that's not even his final form.
That's you still have bonus action and a little bit of movement left.
You know what? I'm going to... For now, I will stay here.
Okay. Zakaris.
So,
You're full health. And you're
Not
healthy.
necessarily full,
Well,
but
you're healed as fuck.
I'm so fucking healthy, I'm ready to go. I'm gonna run straight at it.
okay. 5, 10, 15, 25.
I'm going to use Primal Savagery, the cantrip, to bite him up.
So what?
He's gonna bite his dick off.
Gonna do that.
We didn't hear the other half of it. If that's what you're doing, then sure, go ahead and roll to attack.
Oh, I did.
Oh, okay. Yeah, roll to attack then.
That is 22 to hit.
All right, that's going to hit. Believe it or not.
Okay, good.
Okay, good.
It takes 12 points of acid damage.
12 points of acid damage as you run up and you just cup him just ever so slightly, and this disturbing acid starts to eat away. And being that he's now nearly armorless, you could see that you're starting to melt like what looks to feel like ceramic, and immediately following that you just see this drop, and then a bunch of coins start to emanate out from underneath his
Jackpot!
crotch. You basically made him into a pinata, slowly pooling out.
Hell yes.
That's your movement and action.
That's all I'm doing.
All right, Ryder.
Alright. Is it possible I could get my rapier and then slide on the ice towards him?
I'll allow it.
Okay, back up, get a running start.
Get a running start and slide in. I'll allow it. Make an attack roll.
Is it a regular attack?
It's a regular attack.
Come on.
For flavor.
16?
16 hits. Yeah! With his lack of armor.
I'm pretty sure it's, what is it now? +6 again? Or was it +4?
Well, what's your dex? +3?
Where's my sheet? Oh, it's on the ground because I was laughing too hard. And my dex is +2.
So then it's +3 because it's a +1 weapon.
Okay, but then it has the lightning on it, so that's a...
Oh
yeah, it's a D4 damage.
D4 of lightning.
Yeah, so that's a 5, and then 9.
Alright, D4 of thunder damage. Alright, so you slide across.
And
you're just like singing a crescendo as you just slide in, just stab into the leg where Rex had punctured through several portions of it.
What do I have left? Thank God I have more. I use a... Oh wait, that doesn't work. Never mind.
I was like, are you going to use your whispers?
I know I used it before. And then I, since I'm, I'll give go for a body's inspiration.
Alright, what do you say to inspire him?
Rage on, buddy!
Oh! So you have a D8 of inspiration that you can roll to increase one of your attacks or saving throws.
Did he make the
Say that again?
save? No, it's not his turn yet.
That's not his turn yet.
Say that again.
It's basically when you have bardic inspiration, you have a D8 that you can roll. If you roll a D20 for an attack roll, ability check, or saving throw, if you feel like that total isn't going to be enough to make it, you can roll the D8.
Oh hell yeah!
You only get it once, so
Okay.
and it lasts for 10 minutes, so it'll basically last for forever.
This whole fight.
Is that your turn then?
Oh, I have a bonus action. No,
You just used it. That was your movement. Too.
Yeah.
So you're done.
Shit.
All right, Unicorn's turn. Unicorn is going to teleport directly next to it,
Nice.
and it's going to stab with his hole. He can make 2 attacks. He's gonna make one with his hooves and one with his horn.
It's horny.
First attack. That will hit with a 17 for the hooves. For the horn. That will miss, unfortunately. So 2d6 for just clapping
You
damage.
didn't use a legendary action.
I'm deciding not necessarily useful for where he was, so takes 12 points of bludgeoning damage as these hooves that have majestic golden fur at the tufts of it, right above the hooves, just kick forward, just straight into it, and you can see it crushes in some of the ceramic, and more gold starts to peek through, but that's about it. Top of the initiative order, Rex.
Behind the pillar still.
This is why you think of your turns while you're not.
I'm trying to get around that because I want to attack that. So,
You can slide on the ice.
I'm gonna go.
5, 10,
Yeah, I like it
15,
big
20, 25. You can make your attacks.
All 3.
Okay,
time
go
to
ahead and
swing
roll
by
your
a
3
pillar
attacks
this time.
with advantage because you're still invisible. Well, the first one will be at advantage because that will be, or the first 2 will be at advantage because that's your same action, and then the bonus action one will be plain.
Where you were? Where did you hit Jordan rider attack?
Rider's next
Oh,
one.
yeah, I'm actually
You have advantage anyways because you're
Would
invisible.
it be here then?
Yeah, right there.
Okay.
You have advantage anyways.
And doesn't that flanking not count because he's so big?
It's very specific in the directions that you have the flank from.
So my first attack, 24.
24 will hit. Second attack with advantage.
15.
15 does not hit. Third attack with advantage because you're flanking now.
21.
21 will hit. So a D6, a D4, plus 11. 17 points of damage. You stab forwards and get straight into the leg that you cut into before, and you just rip through tons of the ceramic, and it just topples.
Oh.
Still seems to be, propping itself up with an arm, but it's missing a leg now.
Alright, let's run.
It's frozen anyways!
Is it the one?
No, it's not frozen anymore. The fire melted all the ice.
Right.
The shining finger.
The shining finger. Would it now be a burning finger?
Oh, yeah.
That's your entire move. So
Yep.
Felix is going to, seeing as
You
there's
can't
not much,
cast spells.
He'll just.
he's going
clap
to
at us.
go 5, 10, 15, 20.
He's gonna clap at us.
And hide behind the pillar that spun.
he's like, nah.
He's gonna hide.
Oh, okay.
He's gonna go over towards the door.
So
he's gonna wait.
So what he's used to. No,
He really can't do anything.
No,
he doesn't
yeah,
have.
he can't.
Can't even cast Cure Wounds. He's stuck like this for the next fucking minute.
Good thing he's not here to see this.
Yeah. Field's turn. Okay. So what you guys see is this was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You see this one and this one spin.
No, we don't.
And nothing happens from that.
Me.
Mech's turn. Mech
Surrounded by people again.
isn't moving.
I mean, missing a leg.
Not moving.
Oh.
Oh.
Alright, let's run.
Gopher, your turn. It doesn't seem to be reacting
Like
at all.
functioning or anything.
I mean, Gopher doesn't care.
I'm gonna try to rip its head off.
He's
Okay.
gonna jump again.
It's on its side now. It's basically prone.
Okay, since it's prone, I'm gonna jump as high as I literally possibly can.
Okay.
With
It
my
takes
great
moonbeam damage as well.
Yeah, that too. I'll even do that.
23.
I'll just try going at its neck from how high I can jump.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
How much damage from the moonbeam?
4.
Okay.
Okay, I'll take that 4, baby.
Are you reckless attacking?
Yes, I am.
Okay. Go ahead and roll with advantage.
I also just remembered that I still have 3-level spells.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Oh.
What?
I got the same roll on both rolls, a 3. So 8.
8 will unfortunately miss as you jump up and swing. There's a moment where you're like, I'm going to take your head off. And you bring it down and it hits straight in the metal digit cavity right above like the rib bone or like the abdomen, whatever this is called, the sternum.
Yeah,
and it just vibrates through your arms. Oh! And you are falling backwards.
My hands?
It hurts.
It hurts.
You take 1 point of thunder? No, I'm kidding.
Yeah,
It's tabbed anyways. Tabbed anyways.
I gotta take that 4 damage from.
In the background, if you can, you see Jacqueline's.
No, that was only to the. It's because you did enter to jump at its head. So make a Constitution saving throw first.
Okay, yeah, you're right. 18.
18 saves, so you take 4.
Nice.
And then, so then you take 2 because you quarter damage it.
Oh yeah, you're right. So 14. Alright, cool.
Man, Zacchaeus.
Doesn't seem to be
Your
moving.
moonbeam was worthless that turn.
Jacqueline, you can tell that
Okay.
if everyone's around it, it doesn't seem to be moving.
Do I get my bonus action?
You do have a bonus action. What do you want to do?
I'm gonna pick up some coal, dude.
Okay. You start to pick up some of the bits and pieces of coal. Just roll a d20.
Alright.
Nat 20.
17.
You pick up 17 coin.
Okay.
Coin.
Would
I'll just write it down.
Can I make an intelligence check to see if Jacqueline would know anything about mechanical things?
Constructs. That would be an Arcana check.
Arcana?
Yep.
I'll do it. Because based off of if she does, that will determine what she's going to do here. Because I have an idea what it's doing. She doesn't know. I think. If you think like I do, I know what it's doing. If you don't,
I know what you're thinking.
I think I know what you guys are thinking too.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure everyone does.
There's a pilot.
No, I don't.
Arcana, -1. Hell yeah, 7.
7? You have no idea.
So she will just, since it's not moving and everyone else is already around it, even the unicorn, she'll just stand here and ready.
Oh, he has to make a Constitution save throw at the end of his turn to see if he's still incinerated. He got a 22.
He's still not incinerated.
Not anymore. No.
Doesn't he still take the extra damage at the beginning of his turn?
No, it's at the end when because you save to see if you either take the damage or if it stays on you.
It's like in a turn-based game. Like if you have poison, you'll take the damage after your turn.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought we changed that because we didn't really see the point in that. Because
regardless.
Yeah, she'll ready firebolt if it moves, I guess.
Okay. Zacchaeus.
Hi. Since it's not doing anything, I am going to turn into a wolf and head down the hallway after Karn.
How much movement do you have as a wolf?
50 feet.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. Dash?
Yeah, he used his
My
action.
action is required to change.
Also, you didn't see Karn in this hallway.
We saw a hologram.
You didn't see him. You just heard his voice.
Oh, right.
What you saw was 3 blades lift off the ground and went through you. They seemed to be illusions because they just went straight through you and nothing happened. And then the lights went dark. So you didn't see Karn.
I stand by what I did and I'm leaving.
Okay. So what you guys see is after the mech's not moving, you just see Zacchaeus turn into a wolf.
Oh, Wolf Karis!
Charge off towards the stairs. Ryder.
I see that. I'm like, what? Sliding again.
Sliding
Does that use movement?
Yeah, use your movement.
Fuck. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I'm gonna dash.
Just make a dex check to see if you get across the ice.
With disadvantage?
Actually, that ice wouldn't even be there anymore because of Jacqueline's fucking
Alright.
flaming, burning hands.
I'm gonna dash, so...
Okay.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Yep.
Come hither, Asparagus.
Unicorn is going to go back over towards Felix with its movement.
Yes, you fuck!
5, 10, 15, 20,
Yeah, Jordan,
25,
you're so
30,
aggressive.
35, 40, 45, 50.
Alright.
All right.
Heal me.
Top of the initiative order, Rex. What are you doing?
I'm gonna follow Lynn.
All right.
I don't think.
Let's
Oh
carry.
yeah, he would.
5, 10,
I mean,
15, 20,
we can assume
25,
this.
30.
We got away, and there was no attack of opportunity. Just saying. Just, I mean, this is me speaking my mind.
You might be right.
My
I'm gonna use my action to dash. So.
Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Right there.
Come hither.
Felix, seeing that everyone's not doing it, like 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Come on,
It's so
buttercup.
pitch black in this room. Would he actually see everyone over there?
He has dark vision up to 120 feet.
That's right. He has double dark vision.
Yeah.
I forgot about
His
that.
warlock thing. 5,
I
10,
did
15,
forget
20,
about
25, 30. He's just going to dash.
He has double night vision.
Yeah, he's got fast dark, or a lot of dark vision.
He can see faster.
He can see faster.
Yeah.
And then Captain America should go in a staring contest.
You guys see? This spin doesn't hit anyone. in this spin. Go for it. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
With disadvantage?
With,
Oh, no,
with
neutral.
neutral.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because it's still cold. And the unicorn needs to make one too.
I got a 4. Bro, this dice only lands on a 3.
Take a different dice.
Get a different dice.
I got a
man.
billion of them, for fuck's sake.
Let's do it.
No swag.
You get
Think of the children.
this one half easy. You get half easy.
Nice.
Oh, okay.
Ah, that's cool.
So you
I
fail.
don't know if I can trust it.
You
That's my
fail.
daughter.
I failed, yeah.
That's my daughter.
I got a 4.
I'm gonna go that too.
Well, 3 plus the
Yeah.
1.
You take 9 points of piercing damage.
Ooh, let's be honest.
The
that half
unicorn
already?
takes 9 as well
Okay.
because it's saved.
that
That's already halved. Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
No.
I've got
So what you guys see is you hear that whirring again, and you see Gopher getting pelted by arrows still, and the unicorn also get pelted by something.
The air
How-
shot so hard, he's impaled against
You can
the wall.
see Gopher is nearly dead.
I
He's
can't-
got blood pouring out from him.
I
He's got
can't see
easily
him
about
from my-
6 arrows embedded into him.
I can't see him because he's behind the pillar.
I'm pretty good.
From my angle.
In that moment, you see the mech fall face first, just off the side, just.
Okay.
And you hear, from being close to it, sound of shifting gold.
Whoa. There's a person inside.
And you see from the back, the metal plank that's straight on the back, or the ceramic plating, gets propelled easily, hitting the ceiling. And stepping out, you see a hand that's coalescing, the hairs are just sticking up, and you can see green skin peeking up.
It's Karn.
Can I make my something moved?
Yeah, you can make... Because you said... Because that would have happened
Was that
with the...
loud? Was that loud?
That's loud. Here's the thing. Your held action was for if the mech moved.
Oh yeah, that'd be when it like.
That would be when it fell forward. So make your attack.
Yeah, I guess. Me.
This is the
Yeah,
sound
it
of it
hits.
hitting the
16.
That's the sound of it hitting the ceiling.
If we open a can.
Yeah. Hitting the floor.
Yeah.
What is firebolt?
It's 2d10.
Yeah, 2d10. This is the d10. Fireball. That is 9. And with that, 11.
All right, so you fire forwards, and as it leans forwards, you can just see, like, you're just like, and you blast it in the side of the head, and its head just goes, and keeps falling forwards. Now, the plank flies up, and coming out, you can see, is this green-skinned half-orc. Stepping out, hairs are standing from his body, and his hair...
Is he nerdy looking?
No, his hair is up.
Super Saiyan!
His eyes are glowing white.
Rolly?
And when he talks, you can see light emanating from beyond his throat. Zacchaeus!
Bark!
Yeah, the bark.
And immediately
Charges.
leaps from it. Straight over your head.
Oh.
Landing across here. I'm gonna grab a figurine for him.
Zacchaeus, your arch enemy.
It's the start of his turn. He takes movement.
I'm gonna use this.
Oh.
That kind of makes sense for him.
Yeah.
Asparagus, I know you're a wolf, but is that Karn?
Once I kill you, I'll be free of your wretched family, taking control. And you can see his like neck is kind of twitching, and his eyes are still like pulsating this white energy. And he's holding the sword that it was at its hilt for the entire journey. And he brings it up in front of him and cuts his hand across it.
Summoning Jutsu.
And you can see as he's like bringing it across, there's this blue energy coalescing across his hand. Die! And he lashes out forwards, and this bolt of lightning shoots straight across you three.
Oh.
Make dexterity saving throws.
Holy, my God!
Oof.
I need more dice.
Turn me around like, oh shit.
You said dexterity?
Dexterity
At
saving throw.
disadvantage.
At disadvantage for
Everyone.
except the wolf, because the wolf is actually fine because of its fur.
Oh.
Fur's an insulator.
One more d6. I'm gonna take yours. What's your save?
I got 21.
21, that saves.
13.
13 fails.
Damn.
Zakaris?
19.
19 passes. So you two will take half. Ryder, you're going to take full.
Teacher.
Yeah.
That's a lot of dice.
Yeah.
I thought you said the wolf was fine.
Yeah, he's saved. Got half. He's going to take half.
Oh, okay. I thought it was something about fur.
Yeah, that's from the cold damage. That's like from the cold energy.
Cold, okay.
Ooh, okay.
That doesn't sound fun, dude. There's 6 of them.
So that's 8.
8?
It's a lightning bolt. Of course it's not going to be cool. Duh.
I might be down for this.
You think you're gonna be down?
How many hit points are you at?
22.
Yeah, you're down.
You're dead, dude.
This bolt of lightning shoots straight through. The wolf ducks partially, and it kind of licks across the fur. Zakaris, you take 16 points of lightning damage.
Oh my god, okay.
Are you out of wolf?
Yeah?
Alright.
Yeah.
How much damage carries over?
I myself take 5.
Okay.
Take what?
Takes 5.
Okay.
You take 16 points of lightning damage.
I take 32.
You take 32. As those two dodged out of the way, this one hits you straight.
What you guys
in the
doing?
abdomen. Your muscles tense, and your entire body just locks up, and you fall unconscious on the stairs. Just.
The first time I don't go up to their face.
Are you still standing, Rex?
I'm still standing.
It probably hurt.
Oh, God.
That's his turn. Gopher, you just saw Karn, and with blitzing speed, leaped over you, easily 10 feet over you, and landed there, spun to face everyone, and shouted "Die" as he launched a lightning bolt from his hand.
Charge of full force. Go full force.
What are you doing?
Do my saves carry over?
So.
No, those reset.
Okay.
So you need to make 3 more death saves.
Oh, shit. So,
Your fails carry over, which didn't happen.
I'll take the 17 coins out of my pocket and I'll walk over to him and be like, alright, you can have these back, man.
You're raging. Would Rage Gopher be doing that?
These aren't your friends.
But as he goes to reach for it, I'm gonna cut it. I'm gonna reckless attack at him.
All right.
I know. It's like he just Gopher just sees all of his friends get lightning bolted. He's just like,
all right,
goes on.
Take the money.
Like, yo, dude, you can have these.
You're gonna have advantage because you're reckless attacking anyway, so don't worry about rolling. You get the feeling he's not paying attention to you.
Okay.
I don't think he's gonna pay attention to any of us except for.
So does this count as a sneak attack or?
No,
Fuck no.
because you need a finesse weapon to trigger sneak attack.
You're right.
You should have had a finesse weapon out. Yeah.
Fuck.
Too late.
Whatever.
Well, finesse weapon wouldn't have necessarily done any different.
10.
You have advantage.
Oh yeah. Okay.
You're right.
Ooh,
Natural 20.
Natural 20, you say. So go ahead and roll your 4d6.
I'll just roll.
8.
9. 13.
13 points of damage. Here's your goal. He didn't seem to react to you holding up the goal. He looks at you, and you can only tell because he turns his head as you approach. Like, his grip on the blade just tightens.
Yeah.
And you hold out gold, and then just swing, and he doesn't seem to be able to parry in time. It just cuts across him.
Oh.
You just see him like. Whoop.
That's your turn, yeah?
Yeah. That's
All right,
Wait,
Jacqueline.
bonus action.
Bonus
I'm gonna
action.
back up a bit though.
You're gonna move.
I'm gonna back up just a
You're
bit.
gonna take an attack of opportunity potentially.
Alright, but no. Okay.
Potentially, a number.
Either way, I'm gonna die, dude.
It's got 5 hit points.
I've got 5 health left.
I'm down again for the second time in this battle.
What else is new?
Okay.
The unicorn has 5 turns, and Felix has 6 turns left on his bubbles.
So useless of 6 more turns.
Zakaris, also make a Constitution saving throw for your moonbeam.
Yeah, hey. That is a 11.
All right, that barely passes. He needed a 10. So
Barry.
You don't need a
Barely.
10. He doesn't want to fail. He doesn't need a 10 to fail. Be optimist. Not negative. Or Beardo.
Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to. Yeah, that's well within. I don't know if I can get within touch range of this guy, But I'm gonna
No.
try anyway. I can't, but I'm gonna. What's up? I wasn't done yet.
Okay, what are you doing?
I'm going to use another level 1 spell to just cast Shield of Faith on a fucking like Mr.
On
Tank guy.
Gopher? Okay, roll out magic. It raises your AC by 2.
Oh, cool.
Just for some extra
Remember, you
protection.
have Bardic Inspiration.
Yeah, also remember that too.
No,
Okay, you're good.
I forgot what that was for.
Yeah,
I
no, you're
saw
good.
3. I was like,
So what happens is you see him like run up, just here's money, and you just like, dude, you need this. And you
yeah.
just put shield,
Literally, I was gonna be like, you're going to need this.
and you see this like
Trust
energy
me.
kind of coalesce over you, and it looks like it's protecting more of your body, considering you're only wearing leather armor
Yeah.
or studded leather armor, because I think your dex is +1 here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here's that.
To give cure wounds.
No, because I still have the greater portion of Corellin's filter healing thing. I already used my action anyway.
Use your bonus action for shield of
I
faith.
used my bonus action. I'm just gonna get as close to Ryder as I can.
Okay, yeah.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Wow.
Oh, that's not
Close.
bad.
I still
no,
have
so
an
no.
action, don't I?
Yeah, you still have an action.
I was just
Dash.
Oh.
Do you want to go up the stairs more, or do you just want to stay next to him?
I would not
I'm
get
at-
in the line of fire.
Well, see, I'm at full health. I'm not gonna. If she goes up the stairs, she's gonna like.
It was
Gotcha.
32 damage, though.
I know. I'm at 58.
Oh, okay, yeah, you're right.
Is that your turn then?
I have nothing else.
All
to
right, Zakaris.
You wretched bitch. I charge out in full speed.
Okay,
Oh,
running
no.
straight at him.
I leap up into the air and I fucking primal savagery right into his face.
Okay,
Pull
make-
up.
Oh. All right, go ahead and roll to attack.
Wrong kind of primal savage.
Oh,
Did you
shit.
say butt?
Yeah, you said butt.
Zakaris.
That is 22 to hit.
Okay, you hit. You hit.
What's your
Okay,
damage?
good. That is 18 points of acid damage.
Okay, you run up and you put a hand up to his face, and you see part of his
Shining
skin
finger.
melting. This acid flicks onto his skin and it starts to peel away at it. And as you see, you can see small bits of light kind of lifting off from his skin. He doesn't seem to react to the pain.
He's enraged. Too.
He has ascended.
Is that it, Asparagus?
He has ascended.
Card ascendant. I'll just yell at him a bunch.
Okay. What do you set?
I don't know you. Killing you won't solve anything, but it's a damn good fucking step.
That pause is for something, and we'll get to that on his turn. Ryder, death saving throw.
It's a damn good fucking stuff.
That's one pass.
Oh!
Yeah, just keep
I
the cup.
probably won't need this.
No, keep it.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah. It's the unicorn's turn.
It is the unicorn's turn. The unicorn, seeing how fucked up Gopher is.
What?
Right.
Bitch!
It can't make it to you. It's going to use another one of its healing things on Gopher.
With a legendary action.
Touch. That's not
No, but it can, from this range, be able to use legendary actions. It doesn't have one that's necessarily good unless it's right next to something. It's a lower CR legendary action.
Oh, okay.
So you take 2d4 or 2d8 plus 2 healing.
Hey, you take 9 points of healing.
Nice.
There you go. There you go.
Back,
Back
back at 14, baby.
But he gave Sakura 16 though.
Yeah, well, you rolled
Hey.
way better.
Hey, it's still something.
Rex's turn at the top of the initiative. You are wounded. The lightning is coursing through part of your body. Just
Oh, God.
Shocking.
grasp.
Grass. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
You're not going to be able to get within range of melee. You do have an action to dash. You also have second wind.
I'm gonna get close to him, but I'm gonna try to get away from everybody else.
Why'd you do that? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30? Let me out here.
Yeah.
Okay. Bonus action. Second wind. That's for your bonus action. That's about it.
We're not leaving anybody behind, Scarce. So I'm helping you out.
And I'm over there unconscious.
I got nothing for you.
What are you doing? Is that it?
Can I chuck a bottle at him?
At Karn?
Yeah.
A bomb?
A bottle?
A bottle. I had that.
Oh,
a greater
you said
potion
a
bottle.
bomb.
I mean, you do have the empty
the
flask
vial.
of the one that you gave to Ryder, so yeah, you could hurl it at him, sure.
Bitch.
Roll a dexterity check.
With disadvantage?
No, 'cause it's not. It's an improvised weapon. He just doesn't have it add his proficiency to it.
It's not even.
As you're throwing it, your hand is so cold because it's still freezing here,
You could've had
and the
Dawn's
lightning
hand.
is still tense. You go to throw it, and it doesn't go out of your hand. You're just like,
In
ah!
front of you. Shit!
You still have it in your hand. Next turn. Your hand is so tense, you can't let go of the bottle as you throw it forwards.
You're emotionally attached to that bottle.
Felix's turn. Felix is gonna run the fuck up. Get up! And he's gonna cast Cure Wounds on you.
You can't!
He can't! You're right! He's gonna go over here and he's gonna hide. Because he can't do anything!
He can't do anything.
He literally can't cast a single
Does he have no
spell!
potions on him?
Oh yeah, he does! He's got a single potion.
Oh,
And he won't care.
And he wants you to live.
Does he?
Enough.
He do.
Enough.
You get 2d4 plus 2.
Yeah.
Roll.
Yeah, you do.
Standing.
Ooh, this was a fresh potion. Because you just got max healing. You got 10 points.
Oh yeah!
He just runs in, slaps it into you, and just keeps running.
It's like a bandit.
He's like, take it!
That's all he's got.
No, he can't even say take it, because he's...
Nope.
He's
He's like... And bubbles start to float out of his mouth. Up above you, they pop and go, "You're welcome."
In his voice.
Where am I?
I don't know. I don't have any more pencils. So,
Pencil?
Field's turn.
All the pillars explode.
Yeah.
The only one that needs to make a dexterity saving throw is Rex at disadvantage, as these two spin violently.
So 15.
15 passes. So you take half damage. You take 5 points of piercing damage as these arrows just get you straight in the back as you dodge out of the way.
I'm gonna try it to see if it works.
Um,
I say it all the time.
now it is, in fact, Karn's turn.
Corn?
Karn, with Sakara standing directly in front of him.
Been waiting for the day.
Die! And he swipes the sword directly at you twice. How many hit points are you at, by the way?
25.
25, you said. 25, you said. First one is a 23 to hit.
Yep.
Or, sorry, 22 to hit. I was using the mech stats.
Oh, yes.
It matters! I don't know, maybe got shield on him or something.
He's not the one with shields.
Second one, another 22 to hit.
Yeah.
Okay. With two-handing the sword, he deals a d10, not a d8. But I didn't need a d8 anyways. You take near max damage. You take 13 points of slashing damage and 6 points of lightning damage as it cuts straight across you, and you can see the lightning is coalescing across the blade.
Ooh, that was from one hit?
That's from one hit.
Cool.
Second attack. You take 11 points of slashing damage
He's
and
down.
5 points of lightning damage.
Yeah, very down.
Shit!
As he says this, he turns and looks straight at Gopher.
Oh.
My money!
Kill all of you! I have been free of my own choice. For this long, you're not going to take that from me. Come on, come on, come on, come on! And he swipes 2 more times using his action surge at Gopher.
Okay.
Ooh, action surge.
Okay, I'll give the buddy back for real this time.
19 to hit.
Yeah.
Second attack. Natural 20.
No.
The lightning does not get doubled,
I'm just
but the
kidding.
sword does. So first attack against you. All of it's halved because of your rage, and it's you. So I'm just going to take the total, because that's 9 slashing, 6 lightning, so that's 15. That's 7 points of damage on the first attack. Now the critical. Oh, drop that dice. 15, 18, 22. You take 11 points of damage from the second one.
18.
I believe you're down.
Yeah, I'm down.
In a quick blinding flash, you guys see and 2 of your allies fall unconscious. I will kill all of you, and I will take my freedom again. You won't control me like that, bitch. In that moment, Gopher, death saving throw.
So
There's the cup.
So if
How are we gonna get this to Lynn?
if we all die, is it like Final Fantasy? Can we restart at the we start at the beginning of the boss battle? No, I'm just kidding. Oh, hell
That's
yeah.
one pass.
You.
Jacqueline, you're up.
Ryder's up now.
Ryder is up now.
Hi.
Well, that pretty much nullified everything that I was going to do, especially since other 2 people are down. Because even if I heal you to full, he does that. You're not gonna be worthless. So it's like,
Oh no, just do it as it cares, dude. Just do it as it cares.
I'll start making my way.
Oh, before your turn, the unicorn is going to use a legendary action to kick the shit out of Karn.
Is that like a counter measurement or something?
Legendary actions can be used at the start of any other creature's turn other than itself.
Take this.
It's basically just like in between turns, it just does an action. So it's going to take a fucking hoof kick at Karn.
Hell yeah.
That one's going to hit, so 2d6 damage.
Max damage.
Not max, not even close to max, but it was decent. 7 points of bludgeoning damage, just
Oh.
2 kicks straight to his face. He can't. Alright, that's the one legendary action. Jacqueline.
Yeah, I'm just gonna try to make my way over to 2 people.
5, 10, 15, 20.
Not in front of him!
Alright, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Okay. Alrighty then, I guess. So I have this.
Man, you know what this reminds me of? You know in that Bleach episode where like all the captains were fighting against Aizen, and then when they found out he was like,
Oh yeah.
he was manipulating them, and he just like, you guys all suck, and just like kills them all in like an instant.
Yeah,
This is
then
what's
he-
happening right now.
And then he,
Yeah.
and then he goes to his own realm.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
What you doing, Jacqueline?
Just firebolt him.
Firebolt? Okay. Roll to attack.
She's not doing burning hands.
I got you!
Bam!
Shit! I thought I was healing fire.
Yeah. And careful spell wouldn't work with that. Okay. That was a 13 hit.
13 does not hit.
okay.
Believe it or not, you fire it forwards, and in that moment, he just leaps straight where he's standing, and it goes straight underneath him. Lands back on the ground. Zakaris, death saving throw. You have a bonus action if you have anything else.
I have
That is
nothing.
that is a natural 1.
Alright, 2 deaths fails. Ryder.
Alright, I'm gonna take out my my essence of life and
Okay.
use a bead, and I cast healing word on Gopher.
What's the range on healing word?
Bro, you're, like,
Isn't
way
it like
over
60
here.
feet?
Isn't it? Is it? Do I need to expand bead?
And he can also move.
Yeah. I'm not like I just
What's the range on healing word? Is it 30 or 60 feet?
Good question. Good question.
I go for
It doesn't say you didn't write. Oh, 60.
Yeah, you can use it where you're standing.
Alright, I'll use level 2 healing word on Gopher.
Go for it. Okay.
5, 9.
9 points of healing to go for. You're standing.
And
Oh,
then-
you're conscious, and then you're on the ground.
And then I
Oh.
use the
Oh, yeah,
essence of
you're right.
life on asparagus.
How far is the range on that?
I'm pretty sure it's 60.
You can make it.
Yeah.
Let me read it quick.
Yeah, so it should say it on there. I believe it's 30.
when you death save, you start at just
If you make all 3 of your death saves, you are.
It doesn't stay. It just says it gives me 30 feet more range for like healing stuff. So as long as like, what is the
Oh,
heal?
it lets you cast the heal spell.
Yeah, it makes you cast the heal spell.
Where's my book?
I used this on you twice, Asparagus.
Yeah.
Both times he got fucked up though. The one time was against assassins that knocked him unconscious in 1 turn. Kind of useful.
It was really easy.
Alright, heal.
You must get your revenge.
Passed it.
Vengeance.
It will be mine. I was gonna do something else, but I have to wait till next turn now.
Kind of important. That's what happens when you're a healer. Heal 60 feet. Yep.
Okay.
So Karis, you are at full hit points because it's 70 hit points.
Oh my fuck, yes.
And instantaneously, it's like a pulse. Just you hold out the religious symbol of Drem, and this light shoots from it after you already casted your healing word, and immediately this like light hits Zakaris, and it's like a defibrillator. Just you actually see him like convulse for a brief moment, and just his eyes shoot up in energy. Just
He's back to fuck.
Alright, and I'm just gonna come over here.
okay. Yeah, that's enough movement.
You're
for sure.
stand up
Wait,
this
wait, wait,
thing?
wait, wait, wait. Good point.
You got 2 people hiding in the corner, just like, you guys got him! I didn't say it because Felix was there and he's not here. What you see going into here is this is a dead end.
Ah.
You see 2 things. There is a lever on the left that looks to be like a chain, and on the wall to the right of you looks to be... It's also because it's also dark in there, so you have dim vision. It looks to be like some kind of whip.
Ooh, hot.
Can I take the whip?
No, because you need to unlace it, and you use your action to bonus action.
Can I pull the whip?
Because it's a chain.
Can I
like,
stare at it?
You can stare at this chain-looking figure. That's Ryder's turn. Unicorn, at the end of your turn, is going to use another legendary action to take a hoof attack.
Get who?
It would be who?
Wait, he's not gonna heal anyone?
That was his legendary action.
Oh, okay.
Now, what he's going to do is going to look over at Gopher and use his last heal on Gopher.
Oh, nice.
Man, he loved you.
Hey, you're giving me all the love.
He goes based off of Felix's mentality, and Felix is trying to keep everyone alive.
Would he still have Shield of Faith?
Yep, because that's based on your concentration.
Okay, yeah.
And we know you still do have my body's in this
You do.
situation.
Or just a
You get 14 points of healing back.
Oh, yeah.
That's an 8 and a 4.
Nice. Now I'm at 23 now, baby.
Much better than where you were at.
Huh.
Him.
Oh, yeah.
That makes it top of the initiative. Rex.
I don't have. Only get advantage if I'm across with the unicorn, right?
I mean, yeah, that's pretty much just
It's
like
like
here.
right there.
So 5 feet.
Yeah, because this he's technically taking up like these 2 spots.
Can I move or
What?
more to the side?
This one?
Yeah.
Okay.
I will get advantage.
No. You will only get advantage in this square
Only that square.
because none of your allies are standing.
Then yeah, I was going to that square then.
Okay.
He's scared for the pillow.
No, I'm scared for his fucking light.
he's gonna hit one person in a line. So
If he was here, he would hit all 3 of you.
anyway.
Yeah. Anyway.
So go ahead and make your. Are you
All
making 3
three.
attacks?
All
All 3. All right, go ahead and roll to attack. With advantage. That one's gonna hit.
11, 15,
That will hit.
14. So
Which was
9. So
Plus 8.
plus 8, so 14, so 22.
Yeah, that's good.
So all 3.
You're 27 and 25 and then 22. I think are gonna hit.
Yeah.
Believe it or not. Go ahead and roll your 3d6. Here's 2 more. Here's 1 more. All right, sorry, 2d6. It's 2d6 and a d4. And then it's plus 17.
God damn.
Yep, the power of multiple attacks. That's why once you get to level 5, you're gonna be doing a lot more damage.
Yeah.
Well, I'm talking to him.
Yeah,
Because that's when he gets
my
it. You already have
barbarian.
your 2 attacks
Yeah,
from
you
for being
do.
level 5.
My barbarian's 1 level behind, baby.
Ooh, I see a 6 in there.
It's 11.
11
Yeah, it's
plus 17, so 28 points of damage.
28, baby.
You retaliate. You slide forwards after he's just like there,
Murder
bringing
everyone.
down your 2 allies. And you.
That's my dice.
No, it's not. Yeah, it is.
Cotton candy.
You're right. Take that.
Holy shit.
That's right, because I borrowed it from you.
Yeah.
No. Nep nep.
What happens is,
Can you just
as he brings down your 2 allies, you run up behind him and slash 3
Stop
times.
a
You
stream!
cut straight across his back, bring it back down. There's like a cross symbol in his back, and you stab forwards with your dagger, puncturing straight into the middle of it. And when you yank out, you can just see blood starting to pour out. But after a little bit of blood, you can just see white light emanating from the back of him as well. He doesn't seem to react to the.
What color is the blood?
It's red.
Okay.
Felix's turn.
Felix.
Nothing.
He's got nothing.
He's gonna take the whip.
He's gonna start cranking this.
The whip?
No, the chain.
The chain?
Athletics check. He goes to try to pull on the chain. He like lifts himself briefly, like getting off the ground, and doesn't budge.
Damn.
Okay.
We'll just ask Karn to do it after this.
We'll ask Karn to do it. Stop.
Gopher, make a dexterity saving throw with disadvantage.
Oh, disadvantage.
Because you are prone,
Yeah, you're right. No.
and you're also
That's-
cold.
That's gonna be that. Yeah, so 6.
Alright, you take full damage, unicorn.
Oh, he got attacked again?
These 2 pillars spun.
Oh.
Yeah. I'm laying down.
Yeah. Okay.
No, actually, you're just out of range. Yeah. I'm
You're barely 20.
And
You
for both-
lucky schmuck.
From both.
You are on the cusp. You see arrows landing next to you. The unicorn's butt is just barely, barely, but he saves, so it takes half damage.
Nice.
The unicorn's getting fucked up.
Straight in the hole.
Unicorn's still alive though, barely.
No. We gotta protect it at all costs.
At the end of the field's turn, the unicorn's going to use all 3 legendary actions to heal itself.
Nice.
What?
Man.
Yep, it's got a self-heal,
Bitch.
and it gets a number of low hit points back.
Wow, he needs all 3 to get all that low points back.
Now it's Karn's turn.
Everyone's alive again. What the fuck?
Zakaris looks down to him, so he is going to...
Attack me.
Well, what he's going to do is he's going to swing twice at Zakaris, who's on the ground.
So advantage.
So advantage. 15 to hit?
Full hit.
Okay, second attack. 14 to hit?
That will also hit.